Hi, I'm Neil of Team Teacher, teaching, living and raising a family in China. In this video, we're looking at greetings PowerPoint lesson. Let's check it out. As always, my first slide is my rules slide, where we go over the rules with the students. They do a bit of TPR and drilling, and I advise the students if they follow the rules, we get to watch a video at the end of the class as a reward. So this class is on greetings, and it's for the very low levels of grade 1, grade 2, and it's one of their first classes that they ever do. So it's very basic. So we even just start off with hello. Very simply, hello, hi. I'm using my hands here to say that hello, hi is the same. It's just a different way of saying it. And then we're going to goodbye. And then we're going to start introducing how to introduce ourselves. So I could have my name is, but it's just a lot simpler for them to remember I'm. So I'm Neil Teacher, I'm Doraemon, I'm Elsa, I'm Batman. So I chose these characters because these characters are very popular, but also their names are very similar from English into Chinese. They're practically the same. So I know they know how to say these words. So it's easy for them to follow along. So now I can get them to tell me what their name is. So I'm going to do a lot of gesturing to get them. So previously to this, I was pointing at myself and saying I'm blah blah blah. So when I say hi, I'm going to point at the students and then point to myself, and they'll start to get the idea that they've got to tell me their names. And normally I'll pick a few students that maybe I've talked to before class or have come up to me before class that I know has got a bit better English, so they'll be my demonstrators in a way. So we do the hi, I'm, and I'll go through as many students as I can, and then we're going to go into a song, which is Hi, Hello, Goodbye, I'm by English Sing Sing, which is a great song. We follow the dancers, we sing, and then after doing that a couple of times, we're going to start to go into more in-depth greetings. So this slide is to sort of get them to see the different light. So I feel like light is a very important part of the greetings. A lot of people teach it per the time, and I find with the very young students, they don't even know the time. They've not learnt the time yet. So what I do is I focus more on light. So when it's very bright, it's morning, and as the day progresses and it gets darker and darker, then we start to talk about different times of the day, like good afternoon, good evening, good night. I will talk about time and say, like start, middle, end of the day, but this is probably going to go over their heads anyway. So it's just, I'm trying to fit in as many different approaches as I can to reaffirm the meaning in their heads. So we're going to go on with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And then we do all that drilling, and then we're going to go into a song, Hello, Can You? Back from the song, we're doing a question game. So they have to identify the time of the day with the greeting. So they're getting out of bed, we're going to go with morning. They're in bed, we're going to go with good night. And then we get on to afternoon and evening, which is a little bit more difficult, but I'm using the different lights that I mentioned, and I'm actually changing the brightness of the screen for the different greetings as well, so they kind of get the idea. And now we go into a hidden picture game. So it's a bit of the same, except they don't have the full image. They just have parts of it. And then we're going to sing another song, do some more dances. And from that song, we're going to come back into hello, how are you? So one of the big problems, especially the Chinese public school system, is they have a phrase where they always ask the students, hello, how are you? But they say, I'm fine, thank you. And that's the only way that they know how to say. So I'm kind of introducing just a few different ways of which they can say how they feel. So I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm not so good. And that's from that song as well, so they're familiar. And after I've done this, I might even actually do that song again. And that song is something that I'm going to use throughout the year, at the beginning of classes, as refreshers, or just, you know, like something to break up the class. So we've got to practice this a lot. And then if I'm feeling ambitious, I'm going to actually do a song called Hello Goodbye by the Beatles. So I actually have the basic core lyrics here. I've got a whole TPR routine down where the students can follow along with dances and stuff like that. So hello, you wave, goodbye, you wave with the other hand, yes, thumb up, no, thumb down, high, point up, low, point down, go, move your arms, stop, freeze. It's very simple and it's easy to follow along with the song, and I feel like it's less of a kiddie song as well, so they kind of appreciate that, and I found that it's useful to use throughout the levels as well. And then as a reward, we actually have a great Pixar short called Day and Night, which is the interaction between day and night in like a short form funny video. Well, that's the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Bye bye.